Welcome to the speaker's invitation page. I want to thank you for being interested in being a speaker for the Healing Power of Women Summit here in Egypt, October 25th, 26th, 27th of 2024. Here is where this video will be. Okay, so what I'm looking for is live speakers who are willing to come to Egypt and present your healing methodology and how you help women through their healing process, and also the virtual opportunity as well. These are the buttons that you can, of course, click on to apply. You fill out the application, and if it seems a fit, then you will, proceed forward. You will be given a link to the calendar so that you and I can talk. So you will, choose a day that's convenient for you, and we will go over more details based on what you give me through the application process. Here, I was getting some questions about a few people thinking that they may not be a fit for this. And so I wanted to clarify a few things. The Healing Power of Women Summit is designed to be inclusive and beneficial for a variety types of businesses and niches. Okay, so we are talking about healing, holistic healing, ancestral, ancient teachings. Of course, if you are familiar with any of the Egyptian teachings, alchemy, ancient Kemetic teachings, that's wonderful. But it doesn't stop there. A lot of the modern day teaching techniques stem from that area, and that time period. So just look at this list and don't let this list hold you in the box. I've spoken to a couple of people who are in the healing space, but they thought that, they didn't actually see themselves on this list. But they were, because when I pointed out, women's health and wellness products, mental health advocates and counselors, even if you are a dancer, for example, well, we have yoga and meditation instructors. I didn't list dancers here, but you fit in a lot of these categories here. So just be open-minded as to what you do. If you have healing, if you do any type of work that where you can hold space for a woman to experience clearing, from trauma, from lifetimes, childhood, especially if you work with women and you talk about things like past lives, the Akashic records. Just be open-minded when you see this list, because it's possible that if you are not interested in coming and attending the summit or being a speaker live here in Egypt with during the summit, then there's an opportunity for you to be a virtual speaker. There is, I haven't set a limit to the virtual speakers, but there probably will be. I would say, because I have to handle all of this, uh, I would say a 20 or so would be a good fit, because each person will have their own. Like, just think in terms of an actual physical summit where there's a stage and then there's vendor booths around and people are walking around looking at what everybody has to offer. I want to have that same concept online. And with that being said, there will be a layout of like a floor plan, and when you click on a person's space, you'll go to their page, and then you will be able to experience what they have to offer. So I think it's a unique experience. I haven't seen it done this way, and I'm looking forward to everyone who's willing to apply. Here's more information on the actual summit itself, some ideas on what type of speaker I'm looking for who's willing to travel to Egypt. So here's where you will see the sacred movement and dance workshop. Here's where you will see the meditation and visualization ritual. Empowering through art and creativity. Goddess archetype and personal empowerment, chakra alignment and energy healing. It's my space. I love that. Ritual of self-love and empowerment, herbal medicine and healing, and sound and vibrational medicine. So just keep in mind that, sometimes you may not have these words in your title, but this is what you do. Also, just something to talk about even more. Bi-weekly, I will be talking more about the summit, these topics. And as I add speakers to the list, I will also be adding you to the calendar to be a guest on the podcast so that people can start getting familiar with what you do. Right now, the keynote speaker is Deneen Joyner, who will be leading the theme of this summit, which is based on ancestral healing, mostly because women are dealing with a lot of masculine father issues. That is the focus. And then it expands out from there. So I look forward to seeing your application. And thank you very much for your time and your efforts. Thank you. Hope to see you soon.